Hi, old guy here. There's another one of them ramblings video. It doesn't have anything to do with cars. If you like my videos, I wish you'd please subscribe and give me a like or whatever. I'd appreciate it. Today, we're going to talk about a box fan. Uh, Everybody has a box fan. I mean, there are more box fans sold in the United States in a given year than there are people in the United States. Since 2010, there's been over 500 million box fans sold in the United States. There's only 333 million people. So that's 1.5 fans for every person for the last 20 years. Will these things die? I don't know. It's a lot of fans, though. I mean, you figure 500 million a year, that's how many trillions over the last 20 years? So if you like me and it's hot, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt today because it's hot. You put a box fan in a window. It circulates some of the outside air inside, especially if it's cooler outside, like at night or something like that. If you're like me, you put a filter on the back of it because you don't want all the dirt and dust that's outside coming into the house because, God forbid, we'd have to dust something. You know what they say about dust. If you don't move anything, you can't see the dust. So there are some ways to do this. The simplest way is just tape a filter onto the back of the fan. I've done that. Some people make clips for fans. Now, I don't know if they make the clips that fit every fan, but they make clips. Some build a nice box. They'll build a wood box. Maybe it's on wheels, and you can put the fan in it, and you can put the filter behind the fan, and all you have to do is pull the filter out and replace it. Or you could build something that takes multiple filters. This one picture has 2 filters attached. Maybe that's the idea behind is to give it more air. I don't know. Or you can go out and you make a cube. This particular fan has 5 filters on it with the fan either in front or in top. Of course, when you put a filter on a box fan, it decreases the amount of airflow that you get. Well, they call it CFM, cubic feet per meter, and that's how much air is blown. Okay, as the fan gets dirtier, it decreases the amount of air that you get blowing because the fan's trying to suck that air through the filter. The dirtier it gets, the harder it sucks, and it could also heat up the motor. I know there's some people out there that actually, take heat measurement guns and they'll measure the heat on an electric motor to make sure the fans, it's not getting too hot. I've been buying Lasko fans for a while. I find the product to be decent. It's manufactured in the United States. Of course, it's made with materials from the United States and they like to call global, but at least it's put together here. What we have here is your typical Lasko fan, okay? Typical box fan. Multitude of companies make them, and it is. And like most of the people, I just tape the filter on the back, okay? Simplest way to do it. This one's getting a little dirty, but, you turn it on, it does the job, okay? But, it doesn't fit real tight around the edge. There's places that doesn't fit up against it. And, then you need tape. You need to go buy a new one, whatever. Okay, so I think Lasko, after looking at a lot of things online, decided to make one. So they took your typical Lasko fan and they added a little something. They added a place to put your filter. You push up a couple of clips, you pull this back, you can take this out, a couple of thumb screws here that hold it in, and you take out your filter. Okay, real simple. You slip a new one in, adjust your two thumbs, well, whatever these things are called. You put it in the slots in the feet, put it up against it, make sure you're right. Put down your clips, and your filter's done. Simple, easy. Is that necessarily better? I don't know. Does it put out the same amount of air? Well, I don't have one of those things that measures air. But according to Lasko, of course, they're the company making the fan, this fan is optimized for when it has a filter. Whereas my old box fan, when I put that filter on it, it cuts down the amount of airflow. Okay? Now, there is a difference in the grill. I don't know if this grill is better than that one, but it flows air, and it's convenient. So you stick this in a window, and you're good to go. The filter gets dirty, like I showed you before. And this is designed, this is not a proprietary filter, okay? This will take any 20 by 20 box fan filter, all right? Any filter you can buy. Top of it doesn't say Lasko or anything, it's called an airflow. I mean, you go down, you buy the filter you like best, maybe the same filter you've been using in your other box fan. It slips in here, stick it in the feet, adjust where it goes. Of course, that's never easy, is it? There we go. Put down your clips, you're done. It's convenient, it's easy. Does it cost more? Yes, it costs more than the old way. Well, these are my thoughts. This is what I did, and you don't have to.